page, folks. I'm Alex. This is Wounded Acres. And me and the boys, we started demoing this lean-to on the side of the shed to make room for the pole barn that we're going to build, the hay barn. And previous owner, they had a sawmill also, and they had stacked all of their offcuts behind it, and consequently we had to go back there and palletize all that stuff and tear down this little storage lean-to that they had built on the back side of it first, just to gain access to all the other corners of that lean-to that's the bigger one. My boys, they really enjoy the demo part, just because they get to beat up on things. So we try and salvage as much of the material as we can, but in this case, on this backside, a lot of it was actually just rotten. The offcuts, most of them were actually in good shape, so we did save those. I was grateful that they built this with screws, so I really just had to unscrew the whole thing. Yeah, you can see how much wood and roofing material we got off of this. So that pallet of roofing material was actually the 2 layers on top of the fiberglass. I think it's funny how this app makes my tractor sound. It sounds like a little RC tractor or something like that. Speeding it up. But yeah, after I got all the screws for this lean-to taken out, I just decided I'd rip it off. So I wasn't going to go back up on that roof in any way, shape, or form. It was all nailed down. It's just that clear fiberglass stuff. So, yep. Just lift it out of the way. I think this is the funnest part of being a man and having big toys, is being able to wreck stuff. So it's honestly, it's really satisfying being a guy and being able to do this. Once you get to the point of you start ripping it apart, man. So, a lot of lessons here. Barn construction is typically done with the roof being the last part. So if you start disassembling the walls first, the whole roof could collapse on you. Now that might seem easy and everything, but first you got to tear off the roof. And on this roof, there was like two other layers of steel. And I got up there and I unscrewed it and everything, and it was just down to this fiberglass stuff that was all broken down. In fact, it was glistening in the air, trying to hold my breath. Yeah, and I removed all the screws from those hurricane straps up there, or the hangers. I don't think those are hurricane straps. Hurricane straps are on this end. And yeah, and then just decided to pull it all away. So yeah, now I gotta take all these screws out of it and burn it. Now that the first one's done, we move on to the second lean-to on the side of this nasty shed. So gotta remove the metal roofing for it first. Thank God that this roof only had one layer on it. So I was real grateful for that, because wouldn't have to make such a mess like we did with the first one. So, and it is also screwed together. So here in a second, you're gonna hear my dog kicking the new dog's butt. We just picked up another blue heeler puppy, and Bella's teaching her the ways of how she can act around the farm. So but yeah, they had a whole bunch of garden stuff stored in this lean-to on these shelves. I mean, there was so much stuff that I had to move out. That was half a day of work just getting it empty. So try and salvage as much as we can, as usual, like on the last one. And yeah, you know, it all goes pretty smooth. Thankfully, they screwed most of it together. Kind of looks like they found some old wood from an old barn, because some of it was, you know, real unique looking. Had some unique metal pieces in there that I figured were from an old barn. Like these side walls, they were cut at an angle to prevent water from intruding in on it. So it was obviously designed to be siding from something, but I don't know what originally. Now this next little bit is about the shed right there that this lean-to was attached to. It is rotten. I don't even like going in there. I'll hold my breath. I don't know when it started, but when we got the place, there was a whole pallet of deer corn in it, and a trash can full of deer corn. And those bags were moving. They were so foul. It took me months to build up the courage to go in there and haul them out one by one, put them in the back of the truck, including the trash can, and take them to the dump. And it was, the whole process was just excruciating. As soon as you throw them in the compactor at the dump, the smell just fumigates out of there. And that foul odor is stuck to the inside of that shed. So when I say I store my hunting stuff in there, like, no, there's a couple of old beat up blinds that got carried away by the wind. Maybe a couple old garden chairs. That's it. Everything else that's in this shed, that's the stuff that the previous owners left in there. Because I've got nothing I ever want to go in there for. Yep, more of this fun stuff. Get to demo it with the loader again. So tear it all apart, stack it on the pallet forks, and that's it. That's all she wrote. So thanks for watching.